Hey, it's ADIA. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a minute since I have last uploaded, but I've had a lot going on with my family. And if you follow me on Instagram, then you know I just got back from a week in Spain. So yeah, but this video, I just wanted to do a quick VIB sale, like recommendation / wish list video, because obviously VIB time is really exciting for people like us who are very into makeup. So I just wanted to share kind of recommendations of products that I have that I really like, that I wanted to just like shout out. Some of them I've talked about before, some of them I haven't really talked about, but that's kind of like the first half. And the second half is going to be like my wish list / haul. I've picked up some things I've ordered online, and some I'm still gonna pick up sometime soon. So today is the last day of the Rouge preview weekend, but then next weekend it's gonna be open for VIB and also Rouge. So Rouge gets 2 weekends. Beauty Insider and VIB just get 1 weekend, which is coming up. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and just get into my recommendations. Okay, so first off, I actually have a hair recommendation, and that's the Olaplex No3. So this is, it says, this is not a conditioner, it is a bond builder. And it is for damaged hair, whether it's from coloring or from heat styling. As you can see, like there's certain parts of my hair, like in the front, where it's just straighter at the ends. It's not like as curly as it is. The curl is not as tight as it is in other places in my hair. And it's something that always kind of bothers me, and it's one of the reasons why I don't really wear my hair like this in like a wash and go that much, because I just don't love the way it looks. So I was interested to try this to see if it would kind of help with the heat damage in my hair that has made it straighter at the ends in certain parts. And it does work. It's not like a miracle. It's not like it's gonna undo, you know, years of heat styling damage or anything like that. But in certain parts, and I've only used this maybe three or 4 times, but I have seen parts of my hair that were much straighter, kind of the curl is coming back a little bit. And so it recommends, you know, use once a week, or for damaged hair 2 to 3 times a week. So if I were more diligent with using this 2 or 3 times a week, you know, perhaps I'd be seeing even more significant results. But in just the 3 times I've used it, I have seen results in the curl pattern of my hair. And so that makes me want to recommend it, buy another. This tiny little bottle is $28. And as you can see, in like 3 or 4 uses, I've used like half of it. So it's really expensive, especially for somebody like me who has such coarse, thick hair. So it's, you know, it's something that you definitely want to buy whenever there's a discount on it. So I just want to recommend this if you, like me, do have damaged parts of your hair and you're trying to, basically this is to like restore the normal texture to your hair. This really has helped with the texture of my hair. So wanted to shout that out. Next thing I have is this Lancome Cushion Blush. I've mentioned this a few times and I've used this in several tutorials, but the more I use it, the more I like it. Like, this is a really nice blush. When I was in Spain just this past week, this is the only blush that I brought with me, because I have the color Splash Orange, which is just a really pretty peach shade that I feel like just like wakes up my face. There were a few days where I didn't wear any other makeup besides just putting this blush on. And because it's like a liquidy blush, it blends into the skin easily and it works even if you're not wearing makeup. And it just really wakes up the face. So I recommend this. If you're just looking for kind of just like an everyday easy blush, then I would definitely recommend this. Next, I have concealers. Concealers are probably my most purchased makeup item, because I'm just always trying to find that perfect concealer that will just like brighten and conceal the darkness in my under eyes, but won't like crease, that's the right color, that's like easy to blend, that doesn't dry. Like I'm always looking, and so I'm always buying. And so I have like 2 different recommendations. I have the Nude Sticks one, which I believe I have used in tutorials before. This is just like, this is my go-to for days when I'm not gonna put any other makeup on, but I at least want to like conceal the darkness under my eyes. This is something that I can just draw on and blend with my fingers. I often keep this in my bag for work, and I'll just like put it on like when I'm on the bus going to work or when I get to my desk really quickly. So definitely recommend this if you are looking for one of those like no makeup, no fuss type of concealers. The next concealer I have is the Wander Beauty. It is the, what is it called? It's the Dualist Concealer. And basically one end is like a matte concealer, and the other end is like this illuminating liquid. There's Esteé Lauder has a product very similar to this, and I'm sure other brands have a similar type of product. But I have 2 shades. I have the shade Tan and Deep. The shade range is not great. I think Deep is the darkest shade, which is basically, right now, it's basically the same color as my skin. And so I bought this last summer, and so at that time, I was darker all over, and so this worked as an under eye concealer. Now this is too dark for under eye. It works if I'm like down here on my chin spot concealing, and so that's why I picked up Tan. And so I kind of use these 2. Sometimes I'll just kind of mix the 2 together and end up doing my whole face with just these concealers. And it's a really nice formula. Like this stick size, it's creamy enough that it blends in nicely, but it's not like so emollient or like slippery or slick that it just moves all around the face. This is something I don't really hear talked about too much, but I really like it. If you can find a shade match and you like the creamier type of concealer, then I would definitely recommend it. Oh, I have one lip product, and that's this lip that I'm wearing. This is a Buxom liquid lipstick, and I don't really tend to go for Buxom products because they're all about like the plumping lip thing, and my lips don't need to be plumped, number 1. Number 2, that like tingling feeling sometimes is kind of annoying to me, so I just kind of tend to stay away from anything that's like plumping or whatever. But this color, this specific color, is one that Aisha on Instagram here recommended. She was wearing it and it looked so beautiful on her, and so I went out and bought it. It doesn't look the same on me as it does on her, but I still like it, and it's a really nice formula. It's like a liquid lipstick, but it's kind of glossy also, and so it's really interesting, you know, like it's definitely not like a transfer proof lipstick at all, because it does have this bit of glossiness to it, but it does last pretty well. And then the last thing, I don't know why I don't have it with me, is the Fenty Matchstick. You guys know that I use the shade Truffle to contour a lot, but I have a few other shades, and I just really like the formula. I think it's great as a contour if you can find the right contour shade. It's blendable, but it's not so creamy that it's gonna just like move all over your face. I think they look really pretty as blushes or highlighters. They look pretty on the eyes. You can wear them on the lips. So I think if you're looking for a multi-use product, that's definitely one to check out. I really, really like them. I always say I'm gonna pick up more colors because I know when they first came out, a lot of the colors were sold out, and I just haven't like revisited and bought other colors, but I actually might pick up like the orange one, Chili Mango, I think, or there's like a lavender one that I thought was really pretty, so I might pick up another one now that I mention it. Okay, now I'm moving on to the wish list. portion, and this video is getting long, so sorry. First on my wish list is the Summer Fridays mask. I mean, it's been all over everywhere, but I have yet to see a negative review. And usually when things are super hyped, there's gonna be somebody that's like, no, this is whack. But I have not seen any negative reviews. And I like the idea that you can, it's like a multi-use product. It can be a mask, it can be a primer. It just seems like a really great product that's really hydrating, plumping. So I'm definitely gonna get that. Okay, now I'm moving on to the wish list portion, and this video is getting long, so sorry. First on my wish list is the Summer Fridays mask. I mean, it's been all over everywhere, but I have yet to see a negative review. And usually when things are super hyped, there's gonna be somebody that's like, no, this is whack. But I have not seen any negative reviews. And I like the idea that you can, it's like a multi-use product. It can be a mask, it can be a primer. It just seems like a really great product that's really hydrating, plumping. So I'm definitely gonna get that. The other product that I wanted and bought is the Sunday Riley Influencer Foundation. You know, like Sunday Riley is a great skincare brand, very high end. And so when they said that they were coming out with a foundation, I was really curious. I think it's available in 20 shades. I got the shade 240. It is the shade I'm wearing right now. So as you can see, it's a really good match. I've only had this on for like a couple of hours, so I can't give like a full review, but so far so good. I do really like it, and I do plan to film a review, so probably like my next video will be a review of this one, but so far so good. Oh, the next thing, so this is part haul because I actually have already bought some of the things that were on my wish list, but one of the things that I really wanted to get was one of the Dior Capture Youth boosters. There's maybe like 5 different ones that are in their Capture Youth line. So they're all anti-aging or like age defying, but then each one has a specific thing. So there's like a glow one, there's like a plumping one, there's a mattifying one, there's I think a firming one, and then this one. So this is the Redness Soother, and it's, as you can see in the packaging, it's green, tinted. It's tinted green. Let me open it. And I was curious about this because one of the main reasons why I do wear foundation is because of redness. Like when I wake up in the morning, wash my face, whatever, like I feel like my nose is so red, you know? And I don't know if it's because like mild allergies, I blow my nose, if it's just hormonal, if it's just my natural coloring and that's just what I have to deal with. I don't know, but I do have redness and it just bothers me so much. And so I was like, okay, if this can reduce that redness, then I'll just feel much more comfortable not wearing foundation or concealer or whatever on a day-to-day basis. Like, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of days where I don't wear any foundation and I'm just like, hey, this is how it is. But I would love to just get rid of that redness. So, and then plus this is anti-aging as well. That can't hurt. So when I tried this in the store, I did see it reduce some redness. And I don't know if it was like the placebo effect or whatever, but I'm excited about this. I'm gonna be adding this to my morning skincare routine to hopefully just reduce that redness in my skin. So I will report back definitely. Another thing that was on my wish list is the Guerlain bronzer that Makeup Shayla uses. I don't wear a ton of bronzer. I am wearing bronzer today. I only have one bronzer, and that's the Esteé Edit one. But I just kind of feel like it actually does make a difference. I think it is something that is worth adding to the makeup routine. And I feel like for so long, I never wore it because I was like, Black people don't wear bronzer. Like, I just really thought it was something that like was not needed for darker skin tones. But after watching so many other YouTubers wear it, I do see how it really does warm up the face, brings dimension, adds that like, can help create that glowiness that we all love, or at least that I love. And so I am trying to expand my bronzers, maybe just add one. I don't think I need more than 2 bronzers, but just like a different shade I think would be nice. So I'm looking out for the Guerlain bronzer. I just have 2 more things. I'm like losing my voice. I've been talking a lot. Okay, so the next thing in my wish list is another thing that Makeup Shayla used, and that is the Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter. And I love highlighter. Like, that is like my weakness. But I do feel like I think we can all find highlighters that give that like blinding metallic look. There are enough out there that I think we can find that. But it's harder to find the my skin tone but glowier, like wet skin type of highlighter. You know what I mean? Where it just looks, it's close to your skin tone, so it doesn't like stand out a lot, but it gives you that wet look finish. You guys know what I mean. Like, I feel like it's hard to find that, or at least for my skin tone. I don't have a ton that are like that. I have a lot that are obvious highlighters that are beautiful, but they're definitely obvious. And so I'm hoping that this Lancome one will be that, because it looks like it has that wet skin finish. So fingers crossed. And the last thing is I really want a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. I've just been intimidated by the price, quite frankly. Like, they're damn expensive, and I've just been unable to pull the trigger. But now that she has the 3 that are $55 each, that's much more like palatable for me. And so I'm thinking about them. I need to go to a Sephora that actually has all of them in person so I can look at them. I really want the pink one just because I just feel like the colors are so unique, and the other ones seem more like bronzy, neutrally, and I feel like I probably have things in those color families already. But yeah, I definitely want to get one of the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. So that's it for my Sephora recommendation wish list haul video. Just talking about stuff I want to buy from Sephora, basically. So I hope this was helpful if you guys are looking for things to get. And let me know what you think about my wish list. If you think I should add or subtract things from that list. What are you repurchasing? What are you thinking about? Definitely let me know. I'm really trying to be more thoughtful about my purchases and not just get caught up in like the Instagram hype or the aisle of doom at Sephora or whatever. I'm really trying to think about like, okay, what would I actually use? What is unique or special? What do I think is really worth my money rather than just like buying things on impulse? So that's why I'm doing this video. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. Let me know what you think. Let me know what other videos you want to see from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. I really appreciate it as it helps my channel grow. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.